So the Oscars happened this week, and Conan O'Brien was the host for this year's Oscars. I'm keen to evaluate his opening monologue. Let's take a look at the first 90 seconds to 2 minutes. I've got my cup of coffee here with me. Let's jump into it and I'll take a look at what he does well, what he doesn't do well. We'll have a discussion about that. Here we go.
Please welcome four-time Oscar viewer, Conan O'Brien.
Okay, this is a small detail, but I saw that as he walked from backstage onto stage, he kind of broke eye contact with the audience. He looked down just for a split second there. Now, he's probably just working out the logistics of how to get himself onto the stage, but when you do break eye contact with the audience, there is some kind of sign of insecurities. But let's move on.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Please sit down. Seriously, sit down. You never stood. Okay.
Okay, so he's using some humor at this moment early on just to kind of settle the audience. Clearly he's playing a game. He didn't expect to receive a standing ovation, but he's just having a bit of banter with them. He makes the audience feel good and comfortable, that they can feel kind of to be in a position where they can go and enjoy this event now. Important to do early.
All right. Hi, Demi. How are you? That was weird.
Okay, so at this point he is engaging with someone in the audience. Now, we're not watching a theatre performance. We don't need to have that fourth wall there. So he's got a live audience in front of him. And when you speak or present, you most likely have a live audience in front of you. So engage with someone. Let them know that this is real. This is happening in real time.
Yeah, awkward. I'm missing some car keys. Anyway.
Interesting, there was this little clap as he just brought his hands together. Now, this is something to be aware of. If you're just doing it the once, it's fine. But if you're doing this regularly, it might become distracting for the audience. It's a little kind of sign of maybe some tension in the body, and you're trying to get rid of it somehow.
This is very exciting. Hello, I'm your host, Conan O'Brien. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I know what you're...
What I saw there was, maybe you caught that, there was a little step back from the audience. Now, ideally, we want to be stepping forward. The little step back shows that I'm not quite comfortable being here and I'm trying to increase the distance between me as the host and you as the audience. So maybe at that point, best to take a little step forward if you feel like you need to move your body.
Thinking, did Conan not have work done? Seriously. He looks his age.
This is great. He's using humor again, but he's using it at him. He's not poking at the audience at this point. For sure, that's going to come. But he's using self-depreciating humor to make himself look bad, to say to everyone in the audience, hey, I'm normal as well. I'm with you guys, and I'm prepared to have a little bit of banter. I think this is a nice way to add humor to an event.
I should have done something. I am excited to be here. Welcome to the
There we go. We saw another one of those claps there.
97th Academy Awards. It's Hollywood's biggest night that starts at 4 in the afternoon. Everyone here just had brunch. I don't understand it.
That was the third time that he did one of those claps.
But it's the Oscars.
Another little step backwards there.
And I say, let's do this thing. You ready to go? I am.
I like that prompt towards the audience. He's asked them to kind of make a joint sound, cheering and applauding together. We basically know that before an audience does something in synchrony, like a movement, a sound, they're just a room of individuals. So a great way to bring people together is ask them to make a sound together, make a cheer together, make a movement together, and that kind of really unites the audience.
I'm walking to show I have control of the stage.
So yeah, he used the stage a little bit there. I mean, clearly he's got a defined spot of where he can be on the stage there for the cameras. But when you're speaking or presenting, maybe use the space in a good way. I always like to have a bit of movement, but I think the movement should be intentional. So that's the little section that I wanted to cover. What did you think there? Did you agree with me on some parts? Did you disagree with me? Did I miss anything out? I mean, these things are subjective, so some things that I don't particularly like from a presenter may be okay for you. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments.